Chimo. I forgot I don't got that much damn VC for it. I still gotta buy animation. This should be chilling. Animation store. You tripping? Hold on, I gotta see the full Jones. I gotta figure out how the hell can I do that. Let me see. This capture options. It's not that. Gotta figure out how to wait. Hold on. I gotta figure out how they. How they do the capture. Let me see. Captures and broadcast. Play. Center. Is it it? Alright, we're there. Text again. Jump shot. Alright, there you go. Type something like how you did before so I can see, because it might cut off. Free throw, you already know. Free throw. Alright, so yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, I see it now. So then how clubs. It's an offensive threat. I made a two-way threat, but that nigga didn't have a lot of finishing badges. Dude, just like once you look at the video, it's hard as shit to make. Top jumper, Drake. I had over 100. No, I upgraded my character. That's why I had like 157. That's why it's like that. Nigga, you say that shit. Man, when was the last time you played 2K? It's that one fade I had. That's not it. Top shot. It was this one tough ass joint I had last year. Like four. Dribble style. Oh, you got that 360. You already know. Below 6'5". What? That's ass. You gotta be a little. You gotta be below 6'5" for them. Dang, I can't. I was hard to spend all that VC for what then? At least I can get a signature size. No, I don't want no product size. to the gameplay. I could go to the park. Did I work cool? Sure, save.
Right now, this is a rebirth.
Same fucking story.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an...
Oh, that's what I gotta do. Hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna change that to, since I know where to do it now. Have it bottom. No. See, center. Top right. Top left.
Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And here is the starting five to begin the year for the Eagles. Day, the new team captain, returns to run the point, while we see a new face
Oh, this fatigue shit on.
at the 2 position, with Junior getting the start. And as most predicted, the front court pair is going to be Lack and Zadirko, while Mercedes slots in at the 5. And the Hornets...
I hate this game.
come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Outside Levesque, pass to Erickson. And just over a minute played here to start this one. Now here's Ramadas, defended by Lack. It's Porter up top. Just 5 on the clock. Vlad Dermanenko for 3. It's hauled in by KJ Day. Junior with it. And Levesque will pick him up defensively. And that one's good for Junior.
Taking what the D gives up. Junior, college scouts love seeing players like him knock down the mid-range J.
Pass to Dermonenko. Back to Levesque. Porter. Here's Dermonenko. With the tip. A rebound by Dave Zadirko.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown.
Pass to Dermonenko. Returns it to Erickson. To end the drought. Here's Ramadas. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Check out Ramadas's effectiveness around the rim. Only a sophomore and already so set on pursuing those second chance shots.
Junior covered by Ramadas. Out of bounds, it'll be Hornets ball. The Hornets trail. Aslanoglu with it. 5 points in the game. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Pass to Levesque. And here's Aslanoglu. Dermonenko outside. Got a piece of it.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
Well, the Eagles were hoping someone would step up and take the shooting guard spot. Seems like Junior might be that guy.
And he might be a bit rough around the edges at first, but you can see the instincts are there for him. It won't be long until he looks like a natural.
Well, despite a quick start from long range, they've gotten away from shooting the three-pointer.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. If you've got an open look from deep, fire away.
Eagles are lucky to have Junior, so ready to sacrifice himself on the drive against some stiff defense.
That one is no good. Outside Erickson. The Eagles with the lead. And stolen by Bobby Erickson. We're around a minute and a half into the second quarter of play. Drops it in from long range.
The three-pointer is huge in today's game. Erickson knows this, and he sprays it home.
And here's Junior outside. He makes another one. That's number 4 for him. He's now 4 for 4.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Rebounded by the Hornets. Pass to Leftos. And we're here in the second quarter. A hitter under 2.5 minutes played. Deflected.
Yeah, brothers hustle on defense can be truly exceptional. Goes after the shot and eagerly swats it down.
And he's able to get it back. And it's Levesque missing. Now the Eagles with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special, though.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points, it's 2 points.
Outside Erickson. Dermonenko. Erickson. Defended by Lack. So he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Hornets star Erickson.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hornets are ahead, up 3, and we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third. And the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports. Burton leading.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
When this happens, he's capable of getting to the rim. Cannot allow Erickson to get into the lane.
Junior with it. Dermanenko picks him up. Pass to Day. Back to Junior. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
The D must keep Junior out of the paint. Even when they're physical with him, he's capable of converting.
Outside Levesque. Here's Erickson. Here's Ramadas. Jonathan Lack with some nice D.
Too often, this is the story with them. The bucket wasn't well protected, but still he couldn't finish.
That's now their third straight basket coming off an assist.
Excellent display of ball movement.
Outside Levesque. Pass to Erickson. Up again, but he recovers it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the paint, tries yet again, and no problem for Ramadas as he finishes at the rim.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Pass to Ramadas. Back to Levesque. Now Leftos. Dermanenko covered by Junior. Now here's Levesque. Defense right on him. Connects it from downtown.
And he had a good look there. He didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Junior. And a foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
That is showing some toughness on D. Getting physical, sticking his nose in there, and making a play.
Up top, Erickson, defended by Lack. Outside Erickson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. No good on the three.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Junior with it, guarded by Erickson. Count it, that bucket is good.
Good play calling and even better passing.
That's 4 straight baskets, made all off assists. The ball movement is working wonders.
Outside Erickson.
I find it funny that every time
Outside Luan. Returns it to Erickson. Over Zadirko. The Hornets again can't hit it. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
Star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
And the Hornets with possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Luan. Returns it to Erickson. Picked up by Ramadas. Erickson, good.
In the paint, Erickson manages to make it work.
Yeah, I got
He
you.
uses some agility to slip.
Came to great was good. I got you right now. Hold on. Got you right here. Just subscribe.
Past the defense.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Here's Adirko, banked in off the glass. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is unbelievable!
Real finish. Get up there, big fella.
Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game? Unbelievable.
This one counts, believe me. What confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He just couldn't resist. The most spectacular of plays here.
Outside Erickson. Right side Luan. And the three off target. We've just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight game so far. The Hornets up on top, up by 2.
They better stop fucking playing.
And here we go. Fourth quarter getting started here in Newark. It's a new group getting ready for the Hornets. The Eagles trailing. Here's Junior, and that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda.
And how about the dime from the big man? Marceda doing a great job finding his teammate.
How the fuck is they in the lead?
Erickson.
I swear.
And once again, off the mark by Burton.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played just about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dermanenko covered by Junior. It's Porter up top. Dermanenko outside. The Hornets again can't hit it. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role in either guard position when his team has the ball.
Burton in the lead. And it's Vlad Dermanenko penetrating. And yep, it's good.
Well, Dermanenko was in the zone on that last drive. He wasn't going to let anything keep him from his shot.
Junior inside. He's guarded by Dermanenko. Sinks it. And he's brought him within 2 points. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized. Erickson is the #1 reason teams dread playing the Hornets. He's so tough to game plan for. A 3-level scorer and solid facilitator, too.
Down low. And stolen by Bobby Erickson. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that puts him up by 5. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get that second one to drop.
Well, it's urgent time right now for him.
No doubt. They need points, and they can't take any time getting them.
He's
so clutch when the pressure's at its highest. That's when he's at his very best.
Erickson defended by Lack. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And coach was calling for that foul. You can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
A 3-pointer here would be huge.
A chance to tie it up with the game on the line.
Good. Oh, and that is an enormous triple.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ballgame on our hands.
And they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback. So you've got to like their chances the rest of the way.
Outside Erickson. Here's Ramadas. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is up. Regulation has ended, and we're headed to overtime. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break.
Here we go.
Welcome back, and if you're just tuning in, you've missed a great game so far. We're headed to overtime, and it's coming up next. Now here's Erickson. Out to Dermanenko. Erickson. Jonathan Lack with some nice D. Junior outside to take the lead. Ash Ramadas grabs the board. Burton with the ball. Now Erickson. Here's Luan. That's in, coming off an assist from Bobby Erickson.
Hard to knock the defense. Luan just looking committed to scoring no matter what.
Junior inside. He's guarded by Dermanenko.
Surely, this game's tied up because of him. Who knows where they would be without his scoring today.
And that one falls, and that puts them up. 1-point game now.
Those and ones can be really critical moments in a tight game like this one.
The 3 from Bobby Erickson. It's hauled in by KJ Day. Here's Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Junior putting his fingerprints all over this game. He is in a zone with this offensive onslaught.
About 90 seconds off the clock and extra time now.
What determination. There were a lot of hands competing for that rebound.
And he's going for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is the trust Junior's teammates have in him. They know he's capable of finishing off alley-oops.
Outside Erickson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger. I like that Junior's always paying attention. He sees opportunity forming, and he moves the ball to the open man.
Outside Erickson. The bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Here's Newark East. 3-point lead. Here's Junior. Count it.
He cannot match Junior's athleticism. He's able to slip past the contact and sink his shot.
A lot is on the line right here.
Crowd is so locked in right now.
Bobby Erickson into the lane. The quick look, no good that time. And now they decide to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games was a great experience for a young player.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. And now it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team.
Whoa! Look who's got some serious skills. Oh,
you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight. Yo.
That's why I need to progression. That's what I had to change. Shouldn't say June.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. Taking a look to see who Newark East is starting with. The engine of this team is in their backcourt with Day at the 1 and Junior at the 2. You have Lack and Zavirko playing the small and power forward spots respectively. Then at center, it's the senior Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted a coach.
Good!
Yeah, Junior is quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide open man.
Outside Lee. Pass to Andrews. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Rosenberg outside.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
Junior outside from past the arc. Foxes with the board.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Here in the first quarter with just about 2 minutes gone by. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Andrews. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being
of the arc. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Junior with it. Picked up by Gregory. And it's good for 2.
I like the urgency of Junior's drive. Plenty of raw potential there. He could develop into an unstoppable move.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Pass to Andrews. Back to Rosenberg. That one falls, coming off Robert Andrews' feed.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
And a foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
Great defense on display. He anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line and take a shot for the team.
Now 3 minutes have gone by here in the opening frame. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Here's Andrews. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. On the wing, Junior. Grace defending. Nice move. He stepped back and cashed it in.
Junior's already developing some pretty strong mechanics. You can see the potential in his stroke.
Pass to Andrews. Ducey. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
The Eagles with the lead. On the wing, Junior. Grace defending. And Junior throws it down.
And look at Junior doing some damage. This fella doesn't hold anything back.
On the wing, Ace Ducey. Andrews. Pass to Grace. And here is Andrews. Out to Grace. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Eagles. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Outside Roberts. Andrews shoots over Marceda. Got it off in time. Beats the buzzer. Oh, baby.
Heave to finish off the corner. How'd he get that to go down?
I don't know, but if you gave him...
And we've reached the end of the first. Eagles ahead. They lead by 9. Stay with us through the break as we get ready for the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets started. Rosenberg. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting excellent results.
That's a winning formula. Be very assertive offensively.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you look across the entire team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a large lead.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the stripe for one more.
They are pounding the ball inside the paint right now.
Oh, absolutely, and successfully at it. They've only missed one of their last 6 shots in the paint. Keep at it until someone stops you. Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player. Silky smooth, can't do it much better.
And the free throw, no good. Confident play we're seeing out of them right now.
Yup, the scoreboard tells the story, that's for sure.
Junior, Grace defending. And it's Junior missing. From outside the arc. And that's good. Lou Grace for 3.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
Left side, Lack. Junior. Goes up at the elbow. That one had the right spin on it, and it's good.
When they've needed a bucket, he's provided it.
Here's Roberts. Swings it to Ducey. Roberts. Now Andrews. Ducey. Shoots over Mason. The shot by Ducey, no good.
Finally breaking through and grabbing the board. They know they can't keep getting beat there.
Hopefully this is the turning point for them and they can get something started.
And the basket by Indra.
How many times have we seen that today, Danny? An easy basket in the paint.
If I had to put a word on it, I'd say that the interior defense has been pretty much non-existent.
Pass to Grace. Back to Ducey. Joseph. He's covered by Mason. Ace Ducey for 3. No good on the last second shot attempt. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. It's the Eagles up by 16. Don't go anywhere. Halftime coming up next, and then we'll be back to action for the start of the third. And the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And here are the Eagles now. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
And it's Junior missing. Rosenberg outside. Shot from 16. And he nails the jumper.
It seems like Rosenberg always finds a shot. Stays so active, waiting for something to turn up for him.
And here's Junior. 19 points in this one. In for another field goal. Now 9 of 14 on the night.
If they think that that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
Outside lead. Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg with the ball. Off target with the 3.
It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Oh, and you believe the easy 2 trying to show off. Poor decision and poor execution.
Lee with it. Zadirko's there. Back to Bishop. Pass to Rosenberg. And a foul called on Junior. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Eagles making a switch here. And here are the Eagles now. It's a 14-point game. Down low, Marceda drops in the layup for two. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's the pick. Back to Andrews. Roberts. Outside for Ducey. Oh, drew the foul shot and almost hit the three-point bucket, but instead he'll go to the line to shoot three. The Eagles making a switch here.
All right, yo. That wasn't a good-ass foul. It was a foul.
For three. And it's rebounded by Bishop. Rosenberg outside. Had a chance to cut it there to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Junior. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing. And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Outside, Day. Zadirko up top. Black. On the wing, Junior. To the middle. Zadirko's shot is good.
Showing how well he understands the game. Fantastic pass to set up his teammate.
Rosenberg outside. And that one's good.
The team does a good job of getting it in close.
Now the Eagles with it. They've led by as many as 18 points. The drive by Junior. That one drops for him.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Here's Rosenberg. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's some hard-nosed basketball right there.
Yeah, I did, like on the PS4.
Junior outside.
Right now, since like, I gotta get my badges.
To the paint. Here's Marceda. Robert Andrews with the rebound.
He just got ahead of himself there and lost his concentration, I think.
Bishop shot's good.
He's made his impact felt with a three-point shot today, and that's another big one.
That's where he's been getting a lot of his points. And with a couple more out there, we've got a real ball game on our hands.
Trying his luck from deep. James Marceda with the rebound. And now they decide to intentionally foul. And here's Junior outside. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Como. Como you. Man, give me that ball, man.
I said, I don't know why they just didn't change the story. It's the same thing. Let me see. Go to the city real quick. Yeah, a lot of people here most likely got their badges. I gotta get plus. Oh, I gotta go buy plus. But I hate it. I got my so what I'm about to go do is yeah, I know. So what I'm about to go do is focus. I gotta go a little money onto my card. So I'm gonna go buy a plus and I should be back in 15 to 20 minutes.